Joachim Sauter, and I'm a media artist, media designer. And I founded in '88, together with other designers, artists, technicians, this interdisciplinary group called ART+COM. For ourselves, it was meant at the very beginning about that there's the art part and the computer part, so it's this merger between art and technology, which had been in the '80s not a very common thing. I never thought about being a media artist and a designer, and actually in the early '80s we had seen the widespread of the personal computer all over the world, but all the designers, what they did at that time was doing the same thing they did before. So they rendered, they did desktop publishing, they did imaging, and actually I had the feeling that there is more behind it. It's not only a tool, but at that time we already figured out that it would be probably a medium. And this was the motivation to found ART+COM. Every medium has a way to communicate, and our mission statement was at all the time to figure out how can we communicate in a meaningful way with this medium. So it was more or less developing a grammar of this medium. It was, let's say, building the digital house and showing people, talking about ethos, showing people how we can build this building, what are meaningful spaces in this digital building. Going back from the virtual direction into a more physical one, we moved into this idea or this way of doing kinetic sculptures. You know, working not anymore with pixels on a screen, but with pixels in space. You're doing something which is in a way very complex. It's computer-driven, electronic-based, but it's physical. And physical pixels in space. So this is something which I think is a new direction where we are heading. The work at the university for me personally is very important. I'm quite sure that I got a lot of, I don't want to say inspiration, but a lot of motivation out of the fact that I'm teaching. You know, if you're getting a little bit successful, you don't question yourself anymore, because the success is the proof of what you're doing. But if you're teaching, you have to be very precise in what you're doing. You have to reflect very precisely on what you're doing. If you don't do it, you can't answer the questions of the students. So therefore, it's one of the most important fundamentals of my personal design career.